Thank you for volunteering at our track and field meet. This video will go over how to run your track and field station. At the coaches meeting, you'll receive everything you need to run your station. You have your volunteer badges, a clipboard and a pencil, bean bags or pegs for marking distances, a list of participants by school, 2 pink papers to fill in with your top 6 to hand back in at the announcer station, a green sheet with all the instructions for your event, and ribbons to hand out first to 6th place. At the beginning, remind students to stay until the end of the competition to find out if they placed 1st through 6th place. Some students may have 2 events at the same time. If they have another track event, send them to compete in their track event first and then have them return to your throwing event for their turn. For students who have another field event, have them do their turn at your station first and then send them to do their other event. Remind them to check back in at the end of the competition to see if they placed in the top 6. You may have some students with special needs being added to your list the day of the event. These students will always be accompanied by an adult. Please just add their name under their school and have them compete. You have 1 full hour at your station to get through all the competitors. Please don't close up early until all the competitors have been accounted for, as some may be coming from other events. When the student steps into the circle, they'll take their first try. Mark where the ball touches the ground first, not where it rolls to. The student will then take their second try. If the ball goes further, mark where the ball touches the ground first. If it doesn't go further, don't mark anything. The student will then take their third try. And again, if the ball goes further, mark the third one. And if it doesn't go further, don't mark anything at all. If the student steps out of the circle, the try does not count. Draw a line straight from the beanbag to the measuring tape and only measure the furthest distance. Write the furthest distance on the score sheet to the nearest 10 centimeters. Once everybody has competed, go through the scores and find the top 6 places. We have plenty of ribbons, so don't be shy to give ties. Hand out all your ribbons to your top 6 competitors. Once you've handed out your ribbons, please fill in the pink sheet with the name and school of each of your top 6 finishers. On the right-hand side, please indicate yes or no whether those students got a ribbon. The students who did not get a ribbon will pick it up at the announcer's table. At 12 o'clock, please clean up all the equipment, ropes, cones, etc. at your station and bring it to the announcer's table. All of the following throwing techniques are accepted in medicine ball. As long as a student doesn't go over the line, pretty much any throw goes. 2 arms under the legs, 1 arm on the side, 2 arms on the side, backwards over your head, and 2 arms over your head. The following are examples of disqualified throws, anything where the foot steps over the line. This is an example of a student stepping far over the line. Don't record this distance. This is an example of a student just stepping over the line. Don't record this distance. If you have any further questions, you can ask your phys ed teacher or any track and field committee member the day of the meet. We thank you for making this day possible for our students and giving them a chance to compete in a fun and friendly track and field event.